our evil team is James, Clown, and JC. Let's go to the Clown first. Hey, Clown.
Hello.
Your fellow minion is JC.
Okay.
And the demon is James, your neighbor.
All right.
All right, thank you very much. Hey, JC.
Hello.
The demon is James, and your fellow minion is Clown.
Love it. Perfect. Thank you very much.
Also, you get to be evil.
I know.
A rare opportunity for you. Please poison somebody.
Let's poison Niz. Actually, no. Niz is way too good at socials to care about poison. Who likes?
Who likes their info?
Now it's going to sound like I'm slighting whoever I choose, isn't it? No,
I agree. Niz is much more a social player than a mechanical follower.
Yeah, I think Bambi's very good at socials, but she also likes her info. So let's go, Bambi.
Thank you, Bambi. It is.
Thank you.
Hey, James.
Hello.
Your minions are JC and Clown.
Ooh, okay.
And your bluffs are Cannibal, Artist, and Ravenkeeper.
Cannibal, Artist, and Ravenkeeper. Cool. Thank you very much.
Please choose a player.
Oh, yeah, I'm a pucker. That's a good point. Let's go with Early.
Early. Very much.
Thank you.
Now that's a very fun pick. Acrobat doesn't proc Night 1, but it's going to look like they proc Night 2, and it's going to look like a Poe charge given the right opportunity. So very strong, very, very strong. I could also choose to kill Callum as well, and make it look like the Acrobat died to a different source of poisoning. But Bambi and Niz being poisoned isn't super helpful to the evil team, so I likely won't want to get into that. Let's go to Yoru. Hey, Yoru.
Hello.
Please choose 2 players.
Let's go with Mia and JC.
Mia and JC, and you learn that yes, one of these players is the demon.
Oh, great! We've got a water. Thank you.
Enjoy. Hey, Arwell.
Hello. I'll check JC. Oh, I assume you're here for my dreamer pick.
I am here for your dreamer information. I'm also here to tell you that I enjoy playing the game with you.
I'll take JC, please.
JC, okay, you learn Artist or Poisoner.
Lovely, thank you.
No problem. Okay, so just the High Priestess next. I think the person with the most useful person for Niz to talk to today is going to be Callum, because when Early dies tomorrow, I'm either going to choose to kill Callum or choose not to kill Callum. But knowing whether Callum should die or not is going to be useful information for Niz. Arwell's information is too strong. I don't want to just give the. I think Callum is more interesting information for the entire game. Arwell's information may be more useful later on. I think Callum is good. Hey, Niz.
Who comes to the temple tonight, child?
Tonight, the person who comes to your temple is a child, and that child is Callum.
Thank you.
No worries. Enjoy. Morning, all. Morning. I have died, and so has Commander Fox Q.
Oh no, Commander Fox Q, I'm so sorry.
Is that the do a barrel roll Nintendo guy?
Sure, why not? The game has begun. You have 8 minutes today.
I think Dak's evil.
Oh, I think Callum's evil.
Niz, you want to chat?
Would you like to chat?
Sure, Early, lead the way.
I think gambling is evil.
I don't know what I think, but I think...
How's it going?
Hello, can I interest you in some ones? I can go first.
Sure.
All right, I am the acrobat.
Cool. I'm the High Priestess.
High priestess. Okay. All right, and I'm looking through sources of drunkenness and poisoning in the script, and I have found innkeeper. I have found poisoner.
Yep, it will be. If it's a non-Vortex game, it'll be extremely interesting for me if you die, because then I know I might be poisoned. And obviously, given if you are the acrobat, then I'm sober right now.
Yeah.
No, actually, that affects night too, so I don't know that.
Yeah.
Did for most of the game, but they're never getting to final 3. So
Yeah, exactly. But especially even in a confirmed Baron world, they were unfortunate. But in this game, let's see what you are, because I am the dreamer, and I checked you.
oh my god, really? That's
Yeah.
amazing. All right, how about you give me a 3?
Okay. I saw either fortune teller, gambler, or soldier.
Amazing. Well, clearly what's happened here. See, I trust you, absolutely. I do think you are the dreamer, because I'm the recluse, which means that you were pinging off of me as the evil.
Oh, that is unfortunate, yeah.
Yeah, which is rough. But, it's fine. You can gamble me as that or gamble me as an evil role if you want. I mean, yeah, absolutely, because you're definitely the gambler, right?
No, I'm just the dreamer who saw you as a fortune teller, gambler, soldier, or, of course, the harpy.
Yeah, that's fine. Or the harpy.
Yeah.
That's just mean.
Yeah, you claimed harpy. I'm going to go with that one out of your 3.
I wish I was the happy. But I think you're evil.
You think I'm evil?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a fortune teller yes on you.
Well, one of us claimed a minion to the other one, and it wasn't me.
Okay, can I gambling to you as a gambler?
You can gamble me as the gambler. That's fine.
Okay.
Abilities, whereas when it's a surprise, it's much better.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I'm 50-50 on telling Bambi.
I'll leave it to you. I'm going to go to town and try and grab Callum while I can.
What sort of info exchange do we fancy?
I will tell you, I am either the High Priestess or the Innkeeper.
Ooh, fun. I will tell you, I'm either the High Priestess or the Gossip.
High Priestess or Gossip.
Yeah. And if I'm High Priestess, I wasn't shown you.
Okay, sounds good. If I'm High Priestess, I haven't spoken to mine either yet. So
fair. Okay.
All right.
Cool.
All right.
Cheers, Dick.
Thank you.
Dreamer or High Priestess?
Dreamer or High Priestess. I will give you Exorcist or Raven Keeper.
Cool. If you're the Exorcist, do you have a plan on who to pick tonight?
No.
Do you want a suggestion?
Yeah, I'm open to suggestions.
Pick JC.
Pick JC? Any particular reason? Or
no, completely random.
The part where I tell you the truth, but it's going to make me look evil from the gambling's point of view. I'm the dreamer who dreamt you, but I've told gambling I dreamt them.
Okay. That's a bit of fun.
And then gambling lied to me, which is interesting. He told me he was one world, and I said, actually, I'm not that one. So that's... I'm not harpy mad before you ask. But shall I give you a 3 that I saw, and you can say if you're in that?
Yeah, sure, that works for me.
Exorcist, gambler, artist.
I'm not in that, no.
Ooh, interesting. I did see you as one of those.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not one of those. What could make it go wrong on this script? Hooker, Poisoner,
and Vortox, of course.
Vortox, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to give me something that you could be?
Yeah, sure. You've claimed Dreamer. I'll give you. I'm either the High Priestess or the Gossip.
High Priestess. Ooh. High Priestess would be fun if we think it's Vortox, but I'll just put you down as Gossip for now.
Vortox is possible because So my first chat was with Clown. And either I'm bluffing High Priestess who was shown Clown, or I'm High Priestess who was shown.
The other one was the Baron.
Oh, well, then it's definitely a Vortex game because I'm not the Baron.
All right, yeah, which evil are you then?
Yeah, let's go with Poisoner, and I poisoned you. See, it all works out.
Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah, that makes sense.
It makes perfect sense. You see, this is all very clean. It's not even a Vortex game. But yeah, I'm loving this game so far. Being dreamt wrong twice in a row is just pure power.
Who is the other dreamer by any chance?
Could be anyone. Could be Callum.
Could be.
Oh, I like the artist. Also, I can tell you either the fortune teller or the gambler.
Ooh, fair enough.
Can I gambling to you? If I am the gambler?
I mean, if you're the gambler, I guess feel free to guess at which one of those two I am. I don't really want to narrow it down for now.
Okay.
So maybe not your safest bet, but
Ooh!
feel free to try if you're feeling spicy.
You want to kill me in the night. That's fine. Okay. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much.
Bye.
Oh my god.
What?
You're not actually the dreamer, are you?
I'm not, no.
Because why is it only the fake dreamer gets my roll right?
Oh, cool. Great. So you're Ringkeeper, Cannibal Gossip?
I'm one of those three.
Okay, I'm either, let's see, Fortune Teller, Exorcist, Chef.
Welcome back, everybody. A minute to gossip, and then nominations open.
Hey,
Clown,
gossip.
go first. Hands up.
Oh, yes.
Know the rules.
Sorry.
I would like to gossip that there are at least 2 evils from Yoru through Mia, clockwise inclusive.
Thank you, JC.
I would like to gossip that someone on the bottom half of the grimoire was selected by a evil roll last night.
Are you including Clown and Niz as the bottom half?
No, so Yoru to Mia, clockwise inclusive.
Thank you. Mia.
Mia would like to gossip there is an exorcist, a gossip, a raven keeper, a dreamer, a high priestess, and a cannibal in play.
Thank you.
Sorry. Those tokens were put in the back.
Thank you. Bambi.
I would like to gossip among between Mia, James, and gambling. We have at least 1 evil player.
Thank you. Callum.
I gossip Mia or JC as the demon.
Thank you. James.
I'd like to gossip there is a politician in play.
You, Yoru.
I would like to gossip that there's a poisoner in play.
Thank you. Gambling.
I'd like to gossip Vortex game.
Thank you. Back to deck.
I would like to gossip if Callum is seat number 1. The demon is located in an odd-numbered seat.
If Callum is seat number 1, the demon is located in an odd-numbered seat. Thank you.
Correct. Wait, but I'm in an odd-numbered seat.
I'm not.
So it's gonna proc then.
Nominations are open.
I've had a really weird day. Literally everyone I've spoken to has claimed to have dreamt me, and only the person who backed down from the dreamer claim actually got my roll right. So,
Vortex with multiple dreamers?
It is a Vortex. It is a Vortex, yes.
Yeah. Gambling nominates Callum.
Gambling nominates Callum. Tell us why.
Definitely evil, and I will not explain why.
Callum.
Not a bad kill. It is a good player, but you know. Yeah, I'm evil. I'm the demon. Let's do this.
Thanks, votes required.
Re-rock.
Have we got a cannibal claim on the board at all? I guess we wouldn't know yet. Oh, that's not.
I heard of 1. Who's not me?
One more.
5 votes is not enough. Callum is safe for today.
You didn't get the demon on the block, guys. Sorry.
Clown nominates gambling.
Clown nominates gambling. Tell us why.
It's possible that it is just a Vortex game, but I think if there are multiple dreamers who've seen gambling wrong, it's also possible that just didn't have a bluff or picked the wrong one. And if you're okay dying, I think that's worth getting off the table.
Gambling.
Yes, you're right. The odds that I'm evil does increase the number of dreamers that pick me.
6 votes. Required. My vote's not enough. Gambling safe today.
Mia nominates Yoru.
Mia nominates Yoru. Tell us why.
I had a very lovely chat with Bambi first thing day one, where Bambi claimed Talkie and told me that Yoru was their demon.
Yoru?
Would seem reasonable if I were the demon, but I'm not.
6 votes required.
Bambi's hands is up, it must be true.
Oh, then I have to vote on myself.
I mean, as far as like maintaining Poppy Madness goes, claiming minion and saying that your target is the demon is pretty strong.
Callum nominates JC.
Callum nominates JC. Tell us why, Callum.
I've heard of an evil ping on JC. I know people are saying it could be a Vortex game which would reverse that ping. However, I've not heard evidence for it, so I still think we should go after the evil pings.
JC.
If it's not a Vortex game, then I'm a good execution. If it is a Vortex game, then I'm like the most confirmed good player on this board, apparently.
6 votes.
Incidentally, if it is a Vortex game, I'm still not like a terrible kill.
Well, 5 votes is a trend which has continued to not execute anybody.
Yoru would like to nominate Mia.
Oh, sorry. Same.
Yep. Yoru nominates Mia, which Bambi's also happy with. Yoru, tell us why.
My accusation is that the claim Mia, or the role Mia claimed to me, is a role I've heard from several other people as well.
Mia.
Yeah, that's because I lied to you and you lied to me.
6 votes.
How dare you?
I mean, you just straight up hard claimed my role to me, so...
These hands have been so weird.
Legion?
Well, you know what the good information is? 5 continues to not be enough. Alright,
We're really
10
bad
seconds.
JC nominates Dak.
JC nominates Dak. Tell us why.
He's been channeling Major Richie energy with the hand dropping. Doesn't necessarily mean he's evil, but I'd love to know what on earth's going on.
Just having fun.
6 votes.
I'm not evil. I'm not
Execute
evil.
Dak for having fun.
We don't allow fun on this server.
What?
I don't really like this nomination.
I don't like the fact that there's so many hands for just me having a good time.
6 votes is enough. Dak is on the block.
It's only one more than everyone else.
It's kind of an important one, to be fair.
What a crock of shit.
I'm sorry, Dak, but we nominated a lot of people and no one's on the block, and it's looking like a Vortex game, so
Dak will
someone
nominate
needs to be on the
Niz.
block.
Dak nominates Niz. Tell us why, Dak.
Well, because Niz was the first one who spoke up, so he's got to be evil.
Niz.
I'm not evil, but I think it's a Vortex game. I'm not sure. I don't like lifting it onto me whatsoever. I think it was important we got someone on the block, though, given how many nominations we had. I would guess at least 2 of the hands up right now are evil. At least 2.
6 to tie, 7 to execute.
I'll have my hand up or down, whatever won't cause a tie. Dak sounded genuinely upset at the getting on the block in a way that Red did.
Early nominates early.
Early nominates themselves. Early, tell us why.
A few people know my role. They can decide if they think this is the better play, but based on what Dak has claimed, I think it's better to kill me instead.
Okay, you'll need 6 to tie, 7 to execute early.
The issue is we're definitely killing a good player here.
Yeah.
7 votes is
Yeah.
enough. Early on the block,
Yeah.
10 more seconds.
Yeah.
We do have cannibal on the script. Like, it's potentially
Could be
high.
okay.
That's a really weird sentence outside of Clocktower. We do have
Five,
cannibalism at the end of the day, guys.
3,
I mean, I've heard of several
2,
cannibals, so
1. Early is
Go ahead.
executed and dies.
my game is over.
The game continues. Good night, everybody.
No.
Boo-doo-doo-doo. All right, let's see who's up first. We have JC. Hey, JC.
Well, I beefed that Dreamer interaction, but let's see if we can style it out. So the obvious thing to do, if Arvel's got a Sober Dreamer information on me, would be to poison him to make it look like a Vortox. But then if he's seen me as a poisoner and he knows that I know he's the Dreamer, he's going to expect that. So we're going to go reverse psychology and hope that Dak is the gossip and stop that thing from implicating James.
Perfect. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hey, James.
Hello.
Who's your kill tonight?
That's a really unfortunate first execution for me. Arwell told me they had info that says it's definitely a Vortox, so I want them to keep thinking that, so we're going to go with Arwell.
Thank you very much. Hey, Gambling. Choose 2 players. You're muted.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. I would like to pick. Dak and Arwell, please.
Dak and Arwell. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hey, Mia. Choose a player.
Hello. I don't think I'm long for this world. I would like to pick JC, please.
JC it is. Thank you.
Thank you.
There we go. I resolved all the stuff in the right order. So I don't have to go and tell James that he didn't wake up. All good. So we're going to make Arwell drunk. They're also poisoned. So, sure, whatever. Kill Callum or not kill Callum? So, there's no reason So, I think the evil team want to make this look like a Vortox game. I think that's what they want right now. So let's kill Callum with their own ability to maintain the possibility this is a Vortox game. When there's only 1 kill tomorrow, it's going to continue to look like a Vortox, which is good for the good for the good team, good for the evil team. That's my thought process. With that, Callum would be next because the Acrobat died. 6, 7 Texas Yarrow. Hey, choose 2 players.
Hello. Callum and Dak, please.
Callum and Dak.
Yes.
Callum and Dak.
Yes.
No.
Okay. Someone else, please.
No, they aren't.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I see.
I know.
You want to try again? Can I have another lottery ticket? Is that the play?
Yeah.
See you later.
All right. Thank you.
Hey, Arwell.
Oh, I'm alive.
Indeed, you are.
So I dreamt JC, and I got a very sus read on them.
Mhm.
I told when I dreamt them and got a sus read on them. So I don't know if it's Vortox. So the only person I trust is Early. So I'd like to dream Early, please.
You would like to dream early.
Yes.
You learn that early is either the Baron or Chef.
Okay, good to know. Thank you.
No worries. Now, who do I think Niz should talk to today? Who's going to be the most useful person for Niz? That's a really interesting one. I'm glad we gave Callum, because we have chosen to kill Callum in the night, and that's going to give Niz some information about why there were no night kills. I think we tell them sort of gambling, because gambling has potentially made Arwell drunk, and that's going to help them figure out whether or not it's a Vortox. Hey, Niz.
The temple is closed to children tonight. Please give me someone who knows something.
Oh, Niz, it's your ability is not each night learn a player who has information.
I know. I'm messy.
All right, good. Well, talk to Gambling. Gambling's a good person for you to talk to.
Oh God, thank you.
Enjoy. All right. Yeah. So Callum was the first person for the Niz to talk to, and that has turned out to be useful information because we have chosen to kill Callum. Vindication. Good morning, everybody. Callum died the night.
Early, could we chat, please?
Interesting.
Sure. Hello.
So, I'm the dreamer who picked you last night, because I want to figure out if it's a Vortex or not.
Okay.
But unfortunately, I got shown 2 rolls that both would be happy to die. So, I saw either Baron, which of course you're probably not going to admit to, or Chef.
Yeah, neither of those are correct.
Yeah, so it is a Vortex.
Yeah,
okay,
for sure.
That's good to know.
I mean, there is a poisoner on the script. I believe there's an innkeeper in play as well. And there's a book on the script, so can't be.
And Callum is the tinker.
Really?
So.
Oh my. Okay. Well, that's pretty wild. All right. Fine. Screw it. Yeah. I have a bad track record of trusting high priestesses way more than I should. Like Jojo has bamboozled me into the ground with this role.
So I will say I have never claimed high priestess to anyone ever. This is the first time I've got this role. I'm hoping I get good information, but I'm not bluffing.
It would be huge. Like if you're right and Tinker and Callum's a Tinker kill, then the demon attacked one of Dak last night. So
I think Dak makes a lot of sense given how desperate Dak was to live.
Yeah, that's why I picked Dak, and I picked because they gave me a claim I did not trust, so I thought that they were lying to me about something more powerful.
Arwell's voting looked slightly evil to me. They were voting on a lot of things, but specific players were excluded. No, I could be completely wrong there, but
I'm inclined to agree. So screw it. Like I'm going to full trust you here. Like high priestesses, I was raised Catholic. I'm duty bound to just obey nuns at all times.
Oh no, I'm not.
But if it is, then like that suggests that I'm probably good between that and this other evil ping that is apparently on me.
Yeah, I can tell you either the gambler or gambling myself because I don't trust anybody if I am the gambler, or the fortune teller.
Gambler or fortune teller? Okay, cool. Good stuff. Well, yeah. If you are the gambler, do I want to? I'll let you.
Can I gambling to you as the high priestess or the Vortex?
I mean, if you want to gamble me as the Vortex, you can. But yeah, I'd say high priestess would be the one to gamble me as.
Okay, I will. Unless we don't have a poison me. Thank you.
Cool.
And that I'm actually the acrobat. So I have. Obviously Dak could have been lying, but it felt relatively organic that Dak told me he was the innkeeper. And naturally, if he's lying, we'll figure it out later. And if he's not lying, I would much rather die than our innkeeper.
I think Innkeeper's the most overrated role in Clocktower. That's my hot take. I think the damage it does by drunking information rolls it can be really, really harmful to the team.
That's fair.
But
it's already been done. Sorry. You displeased my decision. Apologies, Callum. Forgive me.
It's to each their own. I just wanted to share my take for no reason. I don't know why. I was the Tinker, so I think there was a Poe charge last night or an Exis pick. It's interesting though. The outside is dead already. Makes me think we could have a Baron. Of course, you wouldn't be our Baron because you wouldn't claim an Acrobat because you would know an Acrobat's in the game if you were the Baron. So yeah, I think you're good.
Yeah.
But one death, so
yeah.
Yeah.
Curtis, I have a quick question if you would mind sticking around.
Oh, yep, sure. I'll dash off. Cheers, Mia.
Thank you. If an exorcist picks a Vortok, do they learn a different pair as the exorcist?
Yes.
That was some deliberation.
Okay, thank you.
I was thinking whether I made the right ruling if that's the case.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Vital.
Oh no. Indeed. L'Hôpital.
Yes.
Right. How should we do? 1 for 1, 2 for 2?
I can tell you two. I can tell you I'm either the soldier or the fortune teller.
Soldier or Fortune Arter.
Yeah.
All right.
Or maybe, yeah. Or maybe just the Raven Keeper who try to die in the night.
Yeah. Fair enough. Well, I can tell you that I'm definitely not an outsider.
You're not the Mesophilis?
Definitely. Wow. No, of course
don't
not.
have
Otherwise.
Can I grab Town's attention quickly when everyone's back?
No,
Okay.
I don't care.
Welcome back, everybody. A minute to talk, and Callum would like your attention for a moment.
I was the Tinker, so if they were an exorcist, your pick may have been the big demon. There may have been a Poe-charge.
Oh.
So yeah, I see no reason not to tell that to Town. Be prepared for 3 kills, maybe. Maybe the demon's already been picked by an exorcist. That's it. Gossip away.
Be prepared for the
It's interesting. Okay.
Exactly what went through my gambling.
So we have Baron.
Clown, would you like to gossip?
Yes, I would like to gossip that there are at least 2 evils between JC and Bambi, clockwise inclusive.
Thank you very much. Haru.
I would like to gossip that the demon is between Mia and Dak, clockwise inclusive.
Thank you. Gambling.
I would like to gossip that a shining new era is tiptoeing nearer.
Subjective.
Subjective.
The-
JC. We'll come back to you, gambling.
Thank you.
I would like to gossip that Callum did not die to his own ability.
Thank you. Mia.
Mia would like to gossip that the minions do not neighbor each other.
Minions do not neighbor each other. Thank you. Bambi.
I would like to gossip there is a Baron in this game.
Thank you very much. James.
I would like to gossip that Callum did die to his own ability.
What? Thank you.
Shocker, I know.
Gambling. Would you like to have a second pass?
I'm tempted to just put more
Gossip the same
stupid
thing.
lyric. No, fine. I will gossip that the gambler chose correctly last night.
Mia's put a shield out. I don't know what that means. Already gossip. Nominations are open.
I guess people who know my role. Should I just out at the town at this point, you think?
I don't see a reason to. I don't see what benefit it gives Town, personally. But then I don't see what benefit not doing it does. Oh, well,
Yeah.
it's up to you.
That's
I
kinda
think
how
if you
feel.
give it, people are less incentivized to chat to you, and then you're probably getting less social reads than the rest of us.
That's fair.
I mean, early's almost certainly good. So if early's not getting spoken to, then we're doing a bad job.
Yeah, early's pretty much good or the Baron, and the latter seems unlikely.
I mean, I
Gambling
star
nominates-
passed last night.
Absolutely.
I believe it.
Gambling nominates Clown.
Gambling nominates Clown. Tell us why.
Getting the ball rolling, I think, a little bit. But also, Clown, did you lie to me day one? Because if you did not, you're in a hard double claim with someone who I have reason to trust.
No, I did not.
Okay.
5 votes.
I would also prefer to not die, although, frankly, I don't think I'm getting helpful information anyway.
6 votes is enough. Clown on the block.
Lovely little leg.
JC nominates James.
JC nominates James. That's why.
Based on getting 6 on Clown there, I feel like Clown is probably good. So I'm nominating one of the other people who wasn't nominated yesterday.
James, your defense.
I agree with that assessment, but I'd also rather not be executed.
It will be 6.
That's what a demon would say.
6 to tie, 7 to execute James.
Technically, it's probably what most people would say.
I appreciate your logic there, JC, but I think all the dead players are good, which means in order to lift this, we either need evil to vote on it or all 7 of the good players to vote on it.
Yeah.
I'll
Right,
say
20
I
more
tried
seconds.
dropping my hand.
Clown nominates Niz.
Clown nominates Niz. Tell us why.
I am happy to die, but I think this is worth getting out there. I dreamt gambling incorrectly the first night, and Niz I dreamt as the politician or something else yesterday, which, I mean, unless you want to come out as the politician, Niz, that isn't helpful. Again, possible I'm stunned, just pinging into evils, and or Patters doesn't know what someone's bluffing, but that if Niz is a better kill, then I, as the dreamer, might want to stay alive.
Niz, am I incompetent?
I am. I won't comment on your incompetence. I will just say I am absolutely not the politician. So you're probably good, I'm guessing, and it's a Vortex game. I'm a townsfolk, and like I said earlier, you need every single good player to vote on me if I'm evil. If I'm good, you only need a few townsfolk to vote on me.
All right, 7 votes. Need to execute Niz. 6 votes. He's a tie.
I'll vote for you, Callum.
Oh, I didn't want to vote. I was just memeing. I was going to use my dead vote on this. I think this is good.
Yeah, don't tie it, I don't think.
For Niz reads good to me, for what it's worth.
All right, not enough votes there with a 5. 10 more seconds.
Yoru would like to nominate himself.
Yoru nominates Yoru. Yoru, tell us why.
If Tal thinks Dreamer is good to keep alive, then we could execute me if necessary. And apparently I'm in the double claim, so yeah, we could claim that world up, I guess.
All right, you'll need 6 to tie, 7 to execute Yoru.
Yoru, did you lie to me?
I did not lie to you, no.
Then you're far more useful.
Okay, interesting. I see.
Okay, 2 votes. Not enough. 10 more seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Clown is executed and dies. Oh, I went to night too early. Good night, everybody. Little bit of a hit there for the good team, for the evil team, but I think they will be able to recover. I don't think it's the end of the world. Let's see what JC does. Hey JC, who you picking?
Tough one. I don't think Dak gossiped yesterday, so I've decided that was probably a mistake and he's just an outsider or something. So I think Bambi's either the fortune teller or the gambler, or lied to me. That's doable. Yeah, there's probably better choices, but there's probably worse ones. I will poison Bambi, please.
Bambi again.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, gambling, choose 2 players.
That was a weird day.
I agree.
Yeah. Okay.
Weirder than day 1, we got 3 dreamers.
Yeah, in many ways, because I was pretty convinced that Clown was evil, but that was way too many votes. So yeah, I think Clown might have been good, and I think we messed up. But also, apparently, I got a High Priestess picked, which is nice. That's never happened before. Anyway, I can't pick Niz. Ask me not to. Don't want to pick Arwell because I think they're the actual dreamer, and I'm afraid they fucked up their information. I would like to pick Mia and Yoru, please.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Hey Mia, please choose a player.
Bambi, please.
Bambi it is. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm glad I made Mia drunk because my immediate thought was, oh, we can tell Bambi Mia's the exorcist, and then I'm glad that is ruled out as an option because Mia is drunk. But like, oh. Anyway, right. Let's go to James. Hey, James.
Hello. I presume you're wanting my pick and not telling me I've been exercised.
James, wait a second.
Oh.
No, you've not been exercised. Why would you think that?
Okay. Well, the reason for that is I've had an exorcist tell me they're the exorcist.
Oh, who do you think it is?
Anyway, we're going to pick Mia.
Here it is. Thank you very much.
They actually are the exorcist.
Fingers crossed, eh?
Probably not, but oh well.
Yoru.
Hello.
Choose exactly 2 players.
Exactly 2 players, but only once, right?
Yes.
JC and Owl, please.
JC and Arwell.
Yes.
You learn a no.
Interesting. Cool. Thank you.
Now, who do we think Niz should talk to today? Who is the best person for Niz to talk to? Not Dak. Dak's never going to be... Dak feels like they're not being a helpful politician in this. Bambi could be good to help outside account. I don't see any reason to get them to talk to any of the evil team. James is an unspent artist. James is an unspent artist at this point, actually. So talking to James might be useful. Why, in a Vortox game, have you not confirmed whether or not it's a Vortox game? That's very interesting. Yeah, I like that a lot. That's a good reason to show the evil team. The unspent artist in a Vortex game is very strange. Let's tell Niz that. Hey Niz.
Patters, patters, patters. I cannot believe you desecrated my temple with an evil player last night. How could you?
An evil player? Shit, man.
Give me another chance, please.
I'll give you another shot of the temple. And that, of course, is James.
Ooh, thank you.
That's so funny. Morning, everybody. Arwell died tonight.
Oh.
Well, that's a bit of fun.
Gambling, can we have a chat?
JC, can I talk to you?
Yeah, sure thing, come.
Yes. Okay, let's.
Niz, you want to talk?
Hey.
I'm seeing a lot of reasons why you're a demon, mate.
Fair enough.
But in a Vortox world, you are also one of the most good players to ever be good. So it is interesting.
I will say, one of the things that I know about me in this game is that I was dreamt as something that's not my role and a minion.
Yeah.
if it's not a Vortox, then I'm not the demon.
Yeah, I've also heard a fortune teller yes on you. I've heard of an Exus picking you and like only the Tinker died. I've heard that's it, yeah.
I mean, yeah, like I'm happy to be X'd if we need it. Yeah, like So, from my perspective, Callum, I'm a gossip, and I've not had a gossip go off yet. My gossip yesterday was that you didn't die to your own ability. So, that doesn't look great for me.
So it's interesting, right? So I think you're good because for me, the Exorcist picking you and there also being a fortune teller guess on you doesn't make sense. Because unless the High Priestess is evil, I'm pretty sure it's a Vortox game.
Okay.
Because the High Priestess got me night 1. And of course, like, it's subjective, but I don't see a reason the High Priestess gets the Tinker. I don't have a lot to add to this game.
I don't know. I mean, in a script, like, immediately in a script with loads of like ways of the death count being modified, I guess knowing who the Tinker is good. It's awkward. I could see that one going either way. Like, if you, like, you know, if there's an innkeeper on the board, then letting, like, finding an outsider for them could be good.
There's a reason why I trusted Arwell over you yesterday. The Tinker died specifically, and then Arwell died last night. It's like, okay, the demon's been trying to kill them for a bit.
Well, also I was lying, so fair.
Sure, but
yeah, okay. Okay.
I like social reads, but not enough to be able to. I don't ever claim to be able to like
no, I know.
lie detect people. It was a contextual thing. Yeah. Do you have any people you trust? Don't trust?
Living people, not specifically, frankly. Because I trusted Deck, but I thought he was claiming Innkeeper, so that does not help.
Interesting.
He gave it to me in a 2, so it wasn't a hard
fine. I might need to speak to Dak. Have a little word.
Okay. Yeah. And we, I guess, got.
Okay, and I assume nothing interesting. Well, I guess you wouldn't know. Yeah, you wouldn't know. Yeah.
Callum died, and then Arwell died.
Yeah.
So, you know, take from that what you want.
Yeah. So, yeah, I guess. You said JC then Bambi in that order.
Yeah, JC and then Bambi.
Okay, so there's a possibility that JC was correct and then Callum just died the Tinker, maybe?
Yeah, I'd be happy to go after JC today.
Yeah, don't know too much about JC, to be honest, other than that he was dreamt and then that the things he was dreamt were not correct.
You go first.
I mean, I died at night.
Yeah, but die in the night. Yeah, you know, could be just imposter pass. I don't know for your motives in this game, yeah. But yeah, I got a feeling it's a Vortox, but I'm not sure.
Okay. If you're not willing to share, that's fine.
I'll give you 2.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I can tell you I'm either the Raven Keeper or the Soldier.
Raven Keeper or Soldier. Okay, I'm the Dreamer.
I have 4 Dreamer.
And I understand, but I am actually the Dreamer. I died at night. Hopefully you can trust that I'm the Dreamer.
Okay. Did you saw something?
Yeah, I saw JC, and then I checked early. I'm going to head back and chat to Gambling, but okay, I'll put you down as Raven Keeper or Soldier.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Yeah. Okay. If I do get a chance, I will let them know.
Yeah. That would be great.
Okay.
Can the demons just out themselves now? Like, it would help a lot.
Callum, would you like me to tell you who the demon is?
Yes, please.
Alright, give me 30 minutes.
Oh.
Can I joke for know who's the demon?
We just got to ride this game out to 10:50, then Paz will tell me who the demon is. We're fine, guys. We just got
what? Welcome back, everybody. Hands up for gossips.
You know, the problem with that is, Callum, that he'll tell you he needs to snooze that for 10 more minutes.
Alright, Yoru, go first.
I would like to gossip that there's no Vortex in play.
Thank you, Gambling.
I would like to gossip that all the dead players are good.
You, JC.
I'd like to gossip that Exorcist is a demon bluff.
Q, Bambi.
I would like to gossip the demon is among JC, gambling, and gems.
Thank you. James.
I would like to gossip that the demon is a Vortox.
You, Mia. Wait, did you already gossip?
Mia would...
No, go ahead.
No. Mia would like to gossip that JC is evil.
Thank you. With a middle finger, no less. Any more gossips?
Because he skipped over me going round.
2. Nominations are open.
Gambling nominates JC, pass to Arwell.
Oh, well, tell us why.
So I am the dreamer, and I dreamt JC night 1. Spoke to JC, got a slight suspicion that they were evil. Yeah, and I think JC would be a good execution.
Okay. JC, your defense.
I've said this to a few people. If you want to eliminate me as a demon candidate, then I'm happy to be executed. As I understand it, there is a fortune teller yes on me, and I was exorcised the night that only the Tinker died, but also I've been dreamt as a non-demon character. So make of that what you will. I kind of feel like I'm being framed, but I don't want to distract from the game. So if my continued status of living is going to make people think, like hyper focus on me today, tomorrow, the day after, whatever, just execute me now.
4 votes required.
I'm afraid JC is good.
Yeah, the
Who's
info.
other
The info.
person in the fortune teller, yes.
4 votes is enough. JC on the block.
By the way, just want to mention, not necessarily pertinent to the JC thing because that info's been out there. I was Harpy Mad the past 2 days, and I am not, in fact, double claiming the Dreamer.
Oh.
Any more nominations?
You're not Harpy Mad today.
Yoro would like to nominate Mia,
Tell us why.
unless Mia has backed down from her claim. I guess we're gonna double claim, and she doesn't want to pursue that, so I want to execute her.
Mia.
Yeah, I'm still sticking to my Exorcist claim. So, from my point of view, I excised JC and then Tinker died, so I'm inclined to believe that JC is evil here, and this is potential minion panic.
4 votes required to tie, 5 to execute.
Pertinent. If Yoru's claiming that them mirror and double claim, there is no longer a fortune teller yes on JC.
I think
That was what Yoru told me day 1.
I think there still might be Callum,
Oh, okay.
if I'm interpreting that correctly.
10 seconds.
JC nominates Bambi.
JC nominates Bambi. Tell us why.
I'm not sold on moving this, but I do think that Bambi might be evil based on the claims that he gave me.
Bambi.
I'm not evil.
4 to tie, 5 to execute Bambi.
This reads a lot like Panic.
Yeah.
Let's not lift it
We
then.
should
Let's
not
kill me.
let this go. This is too bad. Too sus.
That's fine. Hopefully, I'll be more trusted once I'm dead.
10 seconds.
But
Yeah.
I didn't tell you the truth, JC, for being honest. Because I don't
5,
trust you for that.
4, 3, 2, 1. JC's executed and dies. Good night, everybody.
Oh. Game is not over.
Straight to gambling. We'll give it a second because we've not gone straight to gambling before. And we don't want to reveal there is a poisoner in play. I think people think that JC is good. Like, I'm just looking in chat right now and people saying way too many votes. As though JC was good and Evil didn't want to vote to lift it off them. Whether Clown is evil or not, yeah. It's fine. Not really that big a deal. Right, let's go to gambling. That's enough. Hey, gambling.
Sorry, I muted again. I was thinking.
Okay.
A poker game fits so neatly with. And then. It's gonna be so hard. I mess up poker. Anyway, okay, cool. Do I repeat? No, I don't think so. I'm going to go to. Dak and Bombi, please.
Dak and Bambi.
Yeah.
Very much.
Thank you.
Hey, Mia, please choose a player.
Please.
Who?
Dak.
Dak. Thank you.
Yeah. Lovely. Thank you.
James.
Oh, I'm not liking this situation, especially with someone having literally guessed the exact evil team in chat.
Who's guessed that? Oh, well.
I think it was Arwell, yeah.
JC. I've not seen it in chat, but they.
Where is it? I think the evil team is James Clown, and JC, aka James Clown.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That's very funny, though, to be fair.
Yeah.
Well, who would you like to poison today?
Let's go with Bambi and hope that this is a useful kill and they don't just kill me.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
Okay, so actually, we'll do Yoru, then we talk about. Hey, Yoru.
Hello.
Please choose 2 players.
Bambi and James, please.
Bambi and James. You learn a yes?
Yeah. Finally, thank you.
Bruce. So we got to think about who's going to be useful for Niz. We've already told Niz literally the demon. I mean, Yoru's like an obvious choice here. Like that's the most useful information in the Grim. From my perspective, it's either Yoru or Dak, and we've chosen not to give the most strong info early on in the game. But at this point, it would be silly for us not to show Yoru. So I think it has to be Yoru. I never really want to show Dak unless I want to tell Niz Dak is the politician. And I don't think it really matters so far. Has James asked for a console? James has never once asked for a console. So if they're bluffing artists, they need to... Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Niz.
Who comes to the temple tonight?
Who comes to the temple tonight? Well, it's your good friend Yoru, of course. Interested in all the wise information you might have to impart upon him.
No, he's giving me information. That's how this works.
Alright.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Okay, if you say so. See you later.
Thank you, Padders.
Morning town, Mia dying the night.
Oh, cool. That solves that problem. I picked Dak last night.
Damn it.
You picked Dak last night? What are you?
Exorcist.
Makes sense, yeah.
Who have your picks been? Oh, you put it in chat, sorry.
Yeah.
Owl,
Cheers,
can we
Steve,
chat?
Yeah, Yoru, let's go.
For what it's worth, I think it...
I kind of trust you for some reason, and I don't know why.
Great.
I'm the fortune teller that Kevin's been talking about.
Oh, okay.
So if there is a cannibal in play, I'd be...
I mean, I think you went on the block day one. I'm happy enough to just hard claim to you. I am the artist. I have not used my question yet.
Okay. Not what I wanted to hear, but well, I guess you're alive, so maybe kind of what I wanted to hear, but not what I wanted to hear.
I'm hoping to emulate the play. I think it was George did a while back where he just late in the game went, "Is X the demon?" and got a yes.
Aha, I see.
Who knows?
It would be cool. What do people think you are? Or if you like claim to anybody else?
I've mostly been saying art. Well, I've been giving everyone artist either in 1s or 2s or 3s. So yeah.
Gotcha. Any reads you have this game?
I think given like what the claim of Harpy Madness yesterday, I think Clown was probably evil, so we've probably got one evil gone from that. Other than that, I'm not honestly sure.
Okay, that's fair.
What about you? What are you?
I was the acrobat.
Okay.
Yep. So
yeah, that makes sense as a being okay for dying day one. Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah. I told both my neighbors, and then I went to Dak, and I told him that I was the High Priestess. And then he said, "Oh, well, I've been telling people I'm the High Priestess, but I'm actually the role that he is." And then once I heard that role, I was like, "Okay." I told Dak and decided Dak's role was more important than mine. So
yeah, that's fair. I think I've talked to a couple of people who said they were a little iffy on Dak because of that, but like I feel like that's just how he would be if he's wishing he could live basically on day one. So yeah,
for sure. And for me, it's like I figured we had plenty of time. If Dak's evil and he was lying to me, we could figure it out.
We can work.
Harpy. I think it's Clown, maybe JC, and then one of Gambling or Yoru. Because Yoru seems really sus to me. The fact that they were the X. If you're the Xist, right? Why would you hard in Fortune Teller day one? That doesn't make sense to me because Fortune Teller's still really powerful and still a good kill.
I really didn't like that Clown nominated me to get himself a block and called me a politician, but he has used that Harpy claim to do it, so could be good, could be not good. I don't know. JC does this thing when he's a minion where he pretends he's okay to die and then gets very unhappy about to die once he's on the block, and he did that right now. I could be reading JC wrong, but JC does that so often as a minion. I'm sort of just hard reading that as minion. Between Yoru and Gambling and Bambi and Dak, I actually don't have a clue, to be honest.
I think the demon.
Yeah, I don't know. There could be a cannibal out there. They've not approached me.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Is devastating on the good team.
Gonna chat with Yoru then.
Yeah. All right.
Good chat. Thank you.
Cheers.
Hey, Simon.
Hearing from other people. So,
yeah, I don't have anyone else.
Those could very well be our two outsider claims, and the Baron game is fake.
Yeah. So then, what minion? Assassin instead, because I don't believe that Harpy stuff from Clown.
I don't know. A lot of people are down on the Clown, but it was so easy to execute him that day. Like, basically, if he is,
I don't know, because both Yoru and JC followed the nomination of Clown. In my eyes, Yoru is evil because they're double claiming me, or potentially they're a politician, and JC and Clown were the first chat. So again, that makes me think they're evil.
So yeah, Polly would explain a lot of things. Like
yeah.
There's been some social evil pings I've had which are just like don't make sense in context. So yeah, it could be a Polly.
Right, okay, yeah.
Just like voting blindly.
Dong. Here, all the prayer was not in this town.
Oh, if you say so.
That's like half the grim.
All right, that helps a lot.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Hands up for gossips.
I don't want to kill anyone.
I think
Gambling.
we killed it.
I am the gossip.
Is that your gossip?
Yes.
Thank you.
I think we killed Gambling today.
There are no more gossips. Nominations are open.
Yeah, I will say, if it's not a Vortox, and if JC is evil, the role that I saw JC as is what James is claiming, so that could be a bluff. But I think either James, Clown, and JC is the evil team, or I'm completely wrong.
But Gambling and Dak are in a double claim apparently, and Dak was picked by an Exorcist, so I think we just kill Gambling.
Okay. Oh, that's fun.
Callum makes a very logical point. My only concern is the Harpy's still alive and Callum is Harpy mad today. That's the only thing that's making me reluctant.
We also have,
I guess
think,
that is possible.
we have
I
a
don't
thing to be
think that-
concerned about. We got, I believe, 2 public outsider claims. But if this is a Baron game, basically, I would like to ask right here and now: has anybody heard of any gaslighters, recluses?
I heard of one. I think it's a Baron game.
I've heard of
For what it's worth, I think Yoru's the politician.
Yeah.
I've-
Okay.
Yeah, I think we
Given
have a
it-
politician. Yeah.
Given Yoru claimed fortune teller and switched to exorcist, I think Yoru's just a politician.
I've only got the 2 public outsiders.
I agree.
Second call for nominations.
I was I feel like I've talked to a lot of people, and I have not heard of a recluse.
Picking up reputations.
Would my info help? Pound?
Sorry, I'll shut up and let Yoru talk, and then I'd let the floor after if that's okay.
I'll just have an info dump for you. I'm the fortune teller. I tried to be in a double claim so I could survive longer, that's all. Mia JC, yes, on night 1. Then Callum Duck, no, when Callum died. So he could be the input starpost, I don't know. JC Owl, then no. And Bambi James, yes, last night.
What did you get on night 2? Sorry.
Uh,
Night 3.
Night 3, JC Owl, no. That's why I wanted to push on Mia yesterday.
I
Not on
think
2C.
you're a politician as well.
I think we just got James here, then, don't we?
So
No, I think gambling, right?
very quickly,
like-
the thing I was going to say, Callum,
Yeah,
is that
Jason.
if you have been Harpy mad, then it's not a terrible idea to break here. Because we are on 6, it would take us down to 5. That's
We're
not the
going
end of the
to
world.
1, yeah.
And then you
Don't
could
do it,
prove that
Callum,
you're not.
please.
I've not been made Harpy mad. The only Harpy claim in this game, I believe, is by Clown, who's evil. I think the evil team is Clown JC gambling, personally.
That's an utterly ridiculous world today.
I don't think we have an RP.
Okay.
Given
I nominate
Final-
gambling.
Ambi nominates gambling. Tell us why.
I could be wrong, but so if we trust the Exorcist, I hope it's not him. JC is not the demon. I'm not the demon. Dax not the demon. So gambling and Knees are good demon candidates.
Okay, gambling.
I would like to pass my defense to Callum, and I would like him to do it right.
Gambling.
kill me, I'm evil. My name is Gambling. I am not good. I am evil.
Oh,
Perfect.
gambling, you did opt to give him that. 3 votes required.
I'm just following
Yoru,
orders.
you can win with the good team, Yoru. You don't have to play for evil.
Oh no, I'm not playing for evil.
I can't wait for my world to be so wrong, but I've tunneled too far into it now.
Or am I?
I
3
think
votes enough. Gambling on the block. 30 more seconds.
I think based on James's role, I think it's a decent one to kill now. But maybe that's just me.
I think
Gambling
that Arwell
is
is
James.
Yeah.
Gambling nominates James. Tell us why. Gambling.
Because I am Harpy mad that James is evil and the ST is a coward and will not kill us both.
James.
I'd rather not die. You know, I'm happy mad that gambling's evil. Kill us both.
The Uno reverse card. 4 to execute James. 3 to
Oh,
tie.
dead
Why
This
did
is
you
evil
spend
team,
that
isn't it?
vote? I told you. I know. I don't know. I'm confused.
Oh, don't let it tie.
2 votes is not enough. Gambling. Still on the block. 20 more seconds.
We should kill.
I agree, Arwell, but we're fine. I've sorted with those people who I might have messed with the information of. I do think I got a 1 protect, possibly on Arwell, which is why the Tinker died. But otherwise, yeah, I'm Innkeeper, by the way. So
Are
Gambling.
you the innkeeper?
Why aren't you pushing on Dak, who you're on a double claim with?
5 seconds.
That is a
You want
good
the
That's
question.
what I'm wondering as well.
is Dak in a double claim with me? I had no idea that was
The entire
Yeah.
Yes.
the entire
yes.
game.
Gambling
Yes.
is executed. And
Oh,
dies.
I would have liked to have done that, please.
But we didn't know.
Alright, we're definitely showing Dak today. This will give Dak an opportunity to come out as politician. I might signal to Dak that now is the time to come out and possibly win with good. Especially as Niz today said to Yoru, you don't have to play with evil, you can win with good. And that'll be big information. Right, let's go over to, first of all, it'll be actually straight to Break to James now. Hey, James.
I will be very surprised if I win this, but let's go with Niz, please.
As it is. Thank you. So, interestingly, the fact that Niz is now poisoned, I think that Dak still might be the right choice. That's really interesting. I don't know what to make of that. They're not going to execute on 4, so Niz dies. Well, that's very interesting. Let's go talk to Yoru. Hey, Yoru.
Hello. I'm still alive. Cool.
Yeah, just 2 players.
Myself and Niz, please.
Yourself and Niz, and you learn a no.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Hey, James, what are you claiming?
Artist.
And you're aware you've never had a console.
Yep. I'm claiming that I'm saving it till very late.
Okay.
I'm
He's gonna make it look like I'm saying to Niz, this person isn't the artist. It's like if I show Dak, they might say something good, or they'll play for the politician win. Or if I put it to James, like, this is a tough call. It's definitely not Yoru because they're poisoned. It's either James or Dak, and I'm not sure which one. Oh, it's very hard. This is a very, very hard call. There's no way for me to know who Niz thinks is evil. I can't ask that question. Is giving Niz themselves viable? No, Niz will know they're poisoned. And my gut feeling was Dak, and it was Dak after the poisoning. I'm going to stick with Dak. If the game ends because of that, whatever. Hey, Niz.
Hello, hello.
I'm here to show you Bambi.
Oh, I wanted to get myself. Oh, okay, thank you.
That's only a play I'm allowed to do, I'm afraid. You can lie about it if you want.
No, you can give me myself tomorrow, it's fine.
Alright, I'll give you yourself tomorrow.
Thank you.
Alright. Bambi's fine. Bambi helps the Pucker James thing. They might look at Dak now. Yeah, that's I like the Bambi thing. The Bambi thing, I got turned on it. Morning Town. Bambi, Die of the Night.
Oh, yes. I was the recluse. Sorry.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes total sense to me.
Yeah, so,
So Niz
Interestingly, I got Bambi last night.
and,
You might be Pucker poisoned.
You got Bambi?
I'm the High Priestess.
Okay.
yeah, that's what we told me on day 2.
Okay, weird.
I've checked all the players. Only yeses on James, with the recluse on the other side. So
Could you type your info?
oh sure, yeah.
The night you would have picked the recluse, you would have been Pucker poisoned though as well, right? If it was the night, or not, sorry, not you. Bambi would have been Pucker poisoned then, so Bambi wouldn't have registered as evil, right?
Yes. Correct. Yeah.
Are we sure it's Pucker?
I
Not
think
guaranteed. It's most likely by a long way.
I think we should solve this today because I think we have a living politician, and 2 versus 2 is better than 1 versus 2. Is how I.
But the problem
feel.
is, Callum, is that I feel like multiple people alive could be that living politician.
I don't see where it's not you. I don't see a world where it isn't Yoru personally.
Yeah, I feel like FT is the ultimate role to try to get a politician with.
Well, it's also the Exorcist claim as well. Like trying to kill our Exorcist feels very politician-y.
Because I got a yes on the Exorcist.
James,
This is an amazing evil bluff, in my opinion.
James, have you outed your role?
I've told, I think, literally everyone but gambling, at least in 2s or 3s. So
Thank you, James.
I'm well. We just haven't had a chat yet, mate.
No, I'm aware. It's all fair.
I'm the artist, hence me asking Pattis for a console because I haven't used it yet.
Let's chat.
Do we have to do this?
Sorry, I was muted. I said let's chat.
Sorry. I'm probably just going to go with, is the demon a pucker? And I'll give them a yes. And then that leaves Dak as demon as possible. And fingers crossed.
I wish you the best, James. I wish you the best.
I don't have much faith in myself for this, but I'll try my best.
I think you can do this. Remain calm. That's my biggest advice to you. Remain calm.
That's a thing I'm bad at.
Really don't care to win a super like a politician.
Then she's my retiring, I guess.
I think a dead politician probably out.
Or she star pass to.
So, I felt like there's a lot of stuff riding on whether it's a pucker or not. So I asked, is it a pucker? And I got a yes.
But obviously, if it's a Vortox, then that's worthless.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
But at least, as far as I'm concerned, we can rule out Poe or Imp.
So
Yeah.
I think the fortune teller info points at not Vortox. There's too many no's for a Vortox.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said in.
Is not no's.
I said in the night, if Yoru is good, then it can't be a Vortox. If Yoru is evil, then it can be and probably is.
Can be.
Yoru can absolutely be a good politician.
No.
Yeah, okay, sorry. Okay, if Yoru is the fortune teller, then it's not a Vortox. If Yoru is not the fortune teller.
No, not Burn. I'm the soldier.
Okay. Fair warning. So here's the thing I need to tell you. One of the reasons I wanted to chat with you privately. I do strongly believe it's a poker game based on the pattern of the kills and the information. If you are the politician, I would think very, very carefully about if you believe the demon would pick you tonight. Because that is an embarrassing way to lose. But I'll leave that up to you. I'll catch you later. Thank you.
I get that. Sure.
They're not the...
To get your read on stuff, and I didn't want to talk over everyone else.
The big question I have today, my name's in order: Callum, the Tinker, Knight 2, Gambling. Gambling could be good, where he was ineffective, and that's why I got his name. He could be evil, which is why I got so much useful name. Knight 3, I got James, who was unspent at the time. Knight 4, I got Yoru. I think it's Vortox. The main question I have today is whether James and Dak are both evil, because we can't trust Yoru to nominate the demon tomorrow.
Yeah. For what it's worth, I did hypothesize to Callum on the day I died that you getting a Tinker might be good if you were then shown an Innkeeper, because you could point the Innkeeper towards the Tinker as a person to protect. But then I guess Patters would know that the Tinker was dying, so maybe that's...
Yeah, the problem we have is the only information is literally Orwell and me to work out Vortox, I think. So it's hard to be sure, but given what James
type is.
Yeah.
I felt like there were a lot of worlds basically riding on whether it was a pucker or not, and I wanted to clarify.
I kind of think it's James now, to be honest.
Well,
I feel like I would have asked who your demon is at stage 5.
But then, if I do that though, and we're still not sure if it's Vortox or pucker, then
entirely
it doesn't
redundant double dunk because
necessarily
everyone's
mean
here, Patters.
I would like Niz and JC, first of all, to apologise.
I'm sorry, Patters. It was my fault. Niz asked me a question, and then I answered and then didn't answer for like 5 seconds.
All right.
So that was on me.
With that, would anyone like to gossip?
Yes, please.
You're dead. No gossips, it looks like. Nominations are open.
So I can't trust Yoru to nominate tomorrow. I'm pretty sure Yoru's the politician. The only thing I need people to tell me is whether they think Dak and James are both evil. If so, I have to nominate today. Otherwise, we can sleep.
I don't think Dak has spoken publicly much at all this game. I think we really need to hear from Dak before we do anything else.
I've given my my true role in my twos. You have the choice to believe me or not.
Can you have that publicly now that we're in Final Four?
Supposedly I was in a double claim with Gambling because of my twos. I'm actually the soldier.
I hate that.
They claimed soldier and keeper to me. That's why I was so sure Dak was good.
Yeah, same here.
I thought he was gossip.
They hard claimed Innkeeper to me day one.
I feel like we can't sleep at the moment.
Should we
We're not sleeping
rule out
with
Porter?
Vipers, James is the girl. But
Callum, would you
I
like a
think we
Storyteller consult?
can. Sorry.
Yes, please.
Right, let's chat.
Who's the demon patters?
I think one of the knees and knees could be just the politician.
I'm not the politician. I am the high priestess.
Clown. can I ask you a
What's your
question?
name?
Yeah,
Oh,
So,
right.
my name's in order. Knight 1 was Callum, who I believe is a tinker. I fully believe Callum. Knight 2 was gambling. I suspect gambling could well be good here, but the innkeeper picks were not relevant, which is why I got gambling. Knight 3 was James. I at this point I think James is the demon. Knight 4 was Yoru, who I'm pretty sure is the politician. And last night I got Bambi.
Makes sense to give the outsiders, I think, for the outside account. Meaning Bambi and Callum.
It doesn't make sense in a Vortex game you getting Bambi because there was a lot of questions about where our recluse was.
Yeah,
True.
it's weird.
Unless Ace is poisoned now.
True.
At this point, I feel best about voting for James, but it's not a strong feeling.
I am scared of going to sleep and we don't get a nomination in the demon tomorrow, so I am wanting to do it today, but if town really think I'm evil, then I'm scared that we've lost.
I'll go with whatever Niz wants.
Alan, what did Patters tell you?
He told me that it pinged off the recluse and Bambi's a demon.
Yes.
Amazing.
I want to clarify for the group. I said nothing, actually.
Astapas on James. So James is just the demon.
Yeah, but Bambi, he said nothing. I just thought that would be funny. Yeah, I'm starting to think Niz is the only good alive, so maybe we have to do this today.
Not sure.
Well, technically Yoru is good, but...
Given people are quite convinced me and
Why
James
not
are the
call
only
for
demon
nominations?
candidates, there seems to be no benefit in sleeping, because neither of us will die.
Yeah.
But if one of you does,
Well, if I
Fine.
die, the game is over. Niz nominates
Oh.
James.
Niz nominates James. Tell us why, Niz.
We've already discussed this at length. I feel we cannot sleep. There are two demon candidates, me and James. I'm scared of sleeping because if I die in the night, then we don't get to do this tomorrow. I know I'm not the demon, so I feel we should just kill James today.
James.
Either I am the artist who is going to be very sad if you execute me, or this is going to be the easiest politician win of my life.
2 votes.
you ruled out an option there, James.
No, that's not an option.
Okay.
Oh, Clown's hand just shooting up is scary.
He's the first vote, so he's trying to put us. Yeah.
It's a double bluff, surely.
We can't tie. We can't. I don't want to tie it.
4 votes is
No.
enough. 5 votes is enough. James on the block. 10 more seconds.
I don't like that.
Yeah, for me, I'm sure one of them the politician. I think. Yeah.
5, 4,
Why?
Niz, if you've
killing the
bamboozled me, well played.
2,
This is a fool.
1. James is executed and dies. We've executed on 4 again. A team has won.
Evil.
Let's go through the grim. Let's start with Callum, our tinker, who died on night 2. They died after Early was executed. Early was the acrobat, who was poisoned that night. So they died due to the demon's ability. Mia was your exorcist, who was Yoru's red herring
Red
ping. Yoru only got 1 yes, that included the demon, and that was James, who was your pooker.
Yes!
The good team has won. Bambi, on the night that Yoro got a yes, was poisoned by the Pucker. So it was a yes anyway, because they picked Bambi and James. Let's have a look. Your Dreamer, who dreamt JC on the first night as artist or poisoner, because JC is the poisoner. They were then made drunk and poisoned by the Pucker and the Gambler, who chose Arwell that night.
The innkeeper, you mean?
No, I'm always the gambler.
Yes.
I'm always the gambler.
Clown is your Baron, who double claimed and went into Harpy Madness. I think they probably voted on James there to make it look like James was a politician, which is a fair shout. Dak is your politician, who I think if it got to final 3, and the evil team had won, I probably would have swapped Dak over, because Dak had been very unhelpful to the good team, so much as so that they looked like a demon candidate. Dak wins with good, but they could have won with evil, I think. Which leaves Niz, our High Priestess, who learnt in order. Callum. I chose Callum because knowing whether Callum died in the night as a Tinker is very useful, especially when the Acrobat was going to die the following night. I wasn't sure whether I was going to kill Callum as well, but then I had to kill Callum in order to, 1, frame JC, and 2, make it look like it was a Vortox game still, and that kills were going 1 each night. Then I showed Gambling. That's because Gambling drunked the Dreamer. And if Gambling chose to believe that they made the Dreamer drunk, it makes it look less like a Vortox world and more like a player who is just drunk. Then I showed James, because James was claimed to be an unspent artist. And if I was a player in this game, I would have thought an unspent artist on day 3 when we think it's a Vortox is weird. And that's why I showed James. But then showed Yoru, who had a bunch of zeros. And a yes on Bambi and James. And that was obviously a very useful bit of information for the good team. And then last night, or the final night that Niz got information, I showed Bambi because they were poisoned. And I thought showing Bambi might think Niz, okay, this person's the recluse, therefore that's why they registered as yes. This is a Vortox game or something like that. I ummed and erred about who to show. I was never showing Yoru because Yoru was the believed politician. I thought about showing Dak because that would be a weird choice and Dak might choose to do something weird there. And I thought about showing James as well, but I worried if I showed James twice in a row, it's like, this person's unspent arses. Isn't that really weird? And when they're poisoned, I don't think I want to show that. And that was and a feast for birds.
I didn't bother trying to lift it off because the only way I manage is if it goes on to Niz, who was pucker poisoned.
Yeah,
so and just wake up with 3 alive.
Leaving it on you was the right shout, James, because it made it look really, really like you were happy with dying, and we just needed someone to get cold feet and nominate.
Yeah, I was basically relying on that, but also knowing that, like, if I do nominate someone else, I'm just wasting our time, honestly.
I mean, I would argue that gaining social trust is not terribly useful when you're dead, but...
I mean, but nominating to lift... Like, if James had made the nomination, we wouldn't have lifted it.
I get you.
If someone else had, we might have done.
Dak, if I didn't vote on it and there were only 4 votes on it, would you have voted with the 2 evils and maybe 1 more good player to tie it to save James?
There's a good chance. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a feeling that it was either James or Yoru. And I thought about just nominating myself there, and then I thought, well, if this isn't the demon, I'm gonna win with the evil team just because I'm gonna vote with whoever Yoru votes tomorrow. So
it wouldn't have been the voting for me, but obviously that would have been a partial part of it. It was at the end of the game, there were enough people going like, is Dak a demon? Is Dak on the evil team? Like it was that question mark.
I was honestly hoping that it would pull the final 3, and I would pull and make everybody think that I was the demon.
Yeah,
and then that would be enough to flip me to get switched over to the evil team to win.
I honestly think Niz did an amazing job there of like kind of assessing the information, because it was like, there was 2 people in Dak and Yoru who had been in double claims, so they're unlikely demon candidates, which left James and Niz. and one of them just felt way more sus than the other, at least to me personally. I think Niz did an amazing job there.
I would like to hard disagree. Given how useful information I got, I should have worked things out a lot better. Like we got the right people. Like I kind of was convinced JC was evil, and Clown. People mentioned Clown could be picking Harpy in a non-Harpy game, and that's exactly what was happening. And Clown pushed him quite hard. No one else seemed to be Harpy mad, and James was the only other demon candidate. So I mean, we got it on socials, not on mechanics at all. Whereas I got the information to get it on mechanics and did nothing with it.
To be fair, Niz, you were the one saying I was Harpy mad on that second last day.
Fun fact, by the way, Niz, I went to poison you on night 1 and then said to Patters, there's no point poisoning Niz because he doesn't use his mechanical info, he solves it on socials anyway.
Mr. Right.
And you did just that.
My voting on day 1 was just to kind of out that, I was the politician. That's why I was voting so weird, dropped my hand at the last second.
Yeah.
I
thought good politician play. You made yourself look suspicious enough that people were like, is it James and Dak, and which one is the demon?
I think Evil also got really unlucky that Early was the acrobat, because if Early was like a used townsfolk, then there's an easy world where Early's just the Baron, but Early couldn't be the Baron and then be claiming acrobat because there'd be an acrobat in the game.
Honestly, going into the final day, though, I just looked at who was alive, and I'm sitting there thinking, there's all 4 outsiders in play because I know we have a Baron, and I know one of these 3 is the politician. I haven't got a clue which of them it is. Could be literally any of them.
It's why I was.
I really thought any of the other 3 alive could be politicians.